and welcome to Be My Guest, the program which brings you successful stories of people and organizations in both domestic and international arenas. I'm Sudosha Ratanapian. And Thailand has been one of the countries which plays an important role in the international film industry due to the beautiful domestic scenery and the talented business operators who have been boosting up the markets. Today, I have the chance to interview the Deputy Director General of the Department of International Trade Promotion on this aspect, as it has been one of the valuable income sources to boost the Thai economy with a targeted sales expansion of 10% each year. And currently I'm with Kun Santira Imrewat Buwatrat, the Deputy Director General of the Department of International Trade Promotion. Swadika.
Swadika.
So first of all, could you introduce yourself to our fans and be my guest?
Okay, my name is, as you introduced, Chantira Imrewat Buwatrat. I'm the Deputy Director General of the Department of International Trade Promotion. I'm also in charge of the promotion of the industry service.
I see, okay. So, what are your main responsibilities right now?
Right now, actually, I was assigned to be responsible for the service industry and fashion and lifestyles and design and innovation and the administrative office.
Okay, so there are many aspects. Basically, you are focusing on the service sector. Okay,
that's
in Thailand.
The policy of the government right now.
I see. Okay. Talking about the overview, the focus that we are here today is about the Thai film industry in Thailand. So, what is the overview, in your opinion, of Thai film industry?
Yes, for the Thai film industry, it's been in the business of the film industry for about 65 years, since 1950s. And until the moment, we currently employ about 50,000 people in the whole industries, from production until to retail distribution. And they comprise of about 2,515 enterprises, and among them are 10 major studios productions. And the rest are like outsources firms, smaller ones. And then they are produce about 40 to 50 movie titles a year. And in terms of revenues, in 2015, generate income of about 190 million US dollars from the box office. That's a film in Thailand. And then for the film exports, it's $14 million. And then the outsourcing service, like maybe Hollywood or other countries, and then outsource to Thailand to make maybe post-production, like sounding or special effect or animation. That's about $50 million. And then for the location shooting, like foreign films come and make movies in Thailand, that is about $62 million. And for the type of film that we produce in Thailand, there are films, animations, and documentary. And then other source of income is like the location when film come and shooting in Thailand.
Okay, so the next question would be why DITP has the idea to support these movie operators or film operators in Thailand.
I think from the overview is that in the past we've been promoting just the manufactured products of export of goods, and now goods is one thing, but service is coming, and then the new industries, and then Thailand is very good at the service because that's involved with the human touch. And then Thai film industry, or we would say entertainment and content industry, is part of the overall service sectors that Thailand is very good at, and so this is part of the overall service industry, which is the new policy to support the service industry.
Okay, talking about this policy to support the service industry, so how long has the government been implementing this policy?
Actually, we've been quite a long time, for a few decades, but to be very active I think it just started in the past few years.
Okay.
And very actively pushing this year.
Okay, talking about the structure here of the film production business, so could you, elaborate more about the structure of what are really comprising in the industry right now?
Yes, it would be the pre-production and then and then production itself, and then the post-production. For the pre-production, maybe before you make a movie, you have to have a script, you have to have a story, because all the film is all about storytelling, right? So you have a good story. And then you write a script, and then you need to recruit people in the production. So if this is the case that we make our own film, so for the production, then you need all this location, the studios, and the people who involved in the industries, and then we have the directors, actors, actresses, and blah blah blah, and then until you finish the film, and then you have the post-production. So that's the sound effects, special effect, the music, and then all that sort of things. And so this is about the filming, and then animation is also part of the filming if we make it into a story, like Gan Gluwai, and then Pramahachanok, that kind of thing. So that's no actors, actresses, but you need a lot of people to draw on the computer to make these characters alive. And then so that's part of the filmmaking. And then another part is a documentary, which is no actors, actresses, but it's document about the life, the story, whatever they want to tell, right? And then another part is the outsourcing. That means we don't make the film itself, but it's more the service. When other countries want to film in Thailand, or sometimes even they film in other countries, neighboring countries, they import our crews because we are very, very capable. So in terms of film location, when they come to Thailand, then we provide all the services, the crews, the extras in the movies, and then the studios, and stage making, and costumes, and so that's a lot of people involved in the industry.
Okay, and so are there many sectors from what you mentioned as well? So in what section, specifically brings large amount of income to Thailand?
Okay, so that would be the location, because from the statistics in 2015, the location shooting brings about $62 million. Wow. But follow closely is the outsourcing service. It's $57 million.
Okay.
So the film export is still a lot of rooms to grow. We export so far only $14 million.
Okay. So in which sector then that the government and the ITP want to push forward?
I think we push all of them, but the location is probably easiest, I would say, because Thailand is well known, and then coming, we just need to work on more incentive for them to come. But for the outsourcing, then we need to train more people to be able to do more work, and then let the world know that we are capable of the outsourcing.
Okay.
And then for the film production, then we need to work more on that, how to make film that the world wants to see. And so far we have been, the way to go is that many films won some awards, so that's the way to get recognitions, but we need to work more on that.
Okay. Now, what about the people? You mentioned about the people problem, or could you mention or elaborate more about the human resources that you need to train more in this sector?
Yes, it's a service industry, as I said, so it involves people more than machines, and this is the most important factors in the industries. So what we need to, we would say, capacity buildings of people involved in the different sectors in the industry. So it really depends on what they like to do, which sector they like to work on. So far, the universities in Thailand that teach all these courses, and they produce about 1,000 students each year. So they will be more capable human resource to support the industry. But at the same time, I think we have to train them also how to do marketing, international marketing, as well as how to make stories that maybe catch the world attention. There's a trend in the movies industry as well for what people like to watch, and then how the stories goes, and then maybe the storylines, and then have to adapt to fit the international market.
I see, okay. Talking about the role of Thailand in the international movie market right now, so does Thailand play a significant role in this sector?
Well, we're not Hollywood or Bollywood yet, so we probably in some certain market, I would say a niche market that we're strong at, like there are about 4 or 5 sectors that we're strong. One is the action movies, so like Ong Bad or Tom Yam Goong, that's very well known. I was really surprised once I was in Los Angeles at the American film market. I was talking to my colleagues in Thai about Ong Bak and Tom Yam Goong, and there's a German lady in the elevator, and she heard that, said, "Oh, it's my favorite movie." So I was really impressed that they know about it. So the action movie is one that we're very strong, especially the Muay Thai, which is very well known now. So that helps to both ways. That helps the movie is famous. Also, the movie helps Muay Thai even more famous. And also Panom Jha as the actor, so he become world famous as well. Okay, so after the action movies, it's a horror movies. Well, we love ghosts, and then somehow we make good ghost movies. So horror movie is very popular. And then we do the comedy. So it's a romantic comedies, and that's won some awards, and then has get good box office in some countries too. And documentaries, developing on that. Some documentaries has won overseas award too.
So
and
there are
animation, a little bit of that.
Okay, so there are many types of movies and also documentary which are exported to other countries. So where would be your targeted countries, of the current Thailand market? So in which, continent that Thailand export the movies to?
Okay, if we look at the world exposure to the world market, there are 2 major events in the world that we have to be there just to expose ourselves. So one is Cannes Film Market, International Festivals, and then the second one is AFM, American Film Market in Los Angeles. So those are 2 major events that all the buyers and sellers come and then meet face to face. And then also we could use that as a stage to build ourselves and let them know that what Thailand is capable of. And then so we participate that each year we bring Thai filmmakers there. And also we organize the event to promote the Thai film industries.
Okay.
And then there are other events as well, like Taiwan Film Festival.
Okay. So is there any emerging markets for Thai film, business operators right now?
Oh, yes. Our neighboring countries.
I see.
And even to China, that they like Thai film as well. So we have we plan major event in Cambodia.
I see. Okay. So is there any, a reactive or proactive plan, by DITP in order to respond to the ASEAN economic community?
Yes. We have a event that we organize in each country. We call Thailand Week and Top Thai Brand. And so we bring all the manufacturers, producers of goods, and also introduce this new service industry. So we have the filmmakers there, and then we try to bring some film festivals too. And I think with the new medium, like the smartphone, or you'll be able to download, that would be a new channel that we could gain more exposures to international markets.
Okay, so there are large rooms to go, for Thai film industry in Thailand. But for now, it's time for a short break. Right back, we'll learn more on how DITP has been promoting and encouraging these Thai films operator in order to go successfully in international arenas. So please stay tuned on Be My Guest.